Hello, welcome to 5 minutes of Chanting Torah with Cantor Shelly. I'm so glad you're here. We are going to be talking about Parashat Shoftim. This is a good one. This would correspond with Saturday, September the 4th, 2022, if you guys are keeping track, which I am. This is also the weekend. Well, on Sunday, we will celebrate my niece Annika's marriage. So, yay! All right, that's a sidebar. Here's what you need to know about Parashat Shoftim. Pretty interesting parsha. This parsha was made famous by a needlepoint that was very popular in the 80s. Every lawyer had it in their office, lovingly made by Grandma Ethel, that said, Tzedek, Tzedek, Tirdof. Justice, justice you shall pursue. And you know what? It's not just a cool maxim. It is something to live by. In fact, this particular parsha sets up a legal system and a system regarding kingship. And it's pretty fascinating and revolutionary for its time. I like the idea of delegation, right? And especially as we look at mental health issues, we're becoming more and more conscious that we all have varying degrees of mental health challenge. But setting up not just structure, but structure of people who can help you get a task accomplished, man, that's the secret sauce. So there's that interesting bit, namely the judicial system that's getting set up here. But let's talk about a king. A king in ancient Israel, well, he has to be just like everybody else. He can't have 1,000 million wives. He can't have tons of horses, and he can't try to collect up some. He can't have, silver stores that he's adding to constantly, right? He needs to be just like you and me because he needs to follow the words of Torah and to be sensitive to the people's needs. Not only does he have to follow the words of Torah, he's commanded to write a Torah himself, which is pretty interesting stuff. All right, we're going to just look at the setup for the judicial system. It's all unfortunately we have time for in this particular video. But first, we're going to do the blessing we use to engage in the study of Torah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. Shoftim v'shodrim titen lecha b'chol sha'arecha, asher Adonai Elohecha noten lecha lishvatecha, v'shaftu et ha'am mishpat tzedek. So judges and magistrates or officers, you are going to make at all of your gates, which Adonai, your God, gives to you, tribe by tribe. And they shall judge the people, and not just judge them righteously, fairly. So how do they do that? Lo titein mishpat, lo takir panim, velo tikach shochad, ki hashochad ya'aver enei hachamim, v'salef divrei tzadikim. You shall not wrest judgment, and you should not, I love this Hebrew expression, recognize faces. So yeah, you don't judge somebody differently because they're fancy, basically. And do not take a gift, right? Because gifts, they blind the eye and the eyes of the wise, and they pervert the words of the righteous, right? Like, nice watch, Bob. You know what? Yeah, we're good. I mean, look at this one. We don't do that. Okay. And here is the needle point I was telling you about. Tzedek tirdov, justice, you shall pursue. Leman tehiyah v'yarashta et haaretz asher Adonai Elohecha noten lach. That you may live, and live not like just live, but live beautifully and a fulfilled life because you're doing the right thing. That you may inherit the land that Adonai, your God, has given you. Lo tita lecha asherah kol eitz. All right, you can't plant an asherah. So Asherah is one of the pantheons of, the gods. You can't, no, right? Of any kind of tree. Eitzel mizbach Adonai Elohecha asher ta'aseh lach. Beside the altar of Adonai, your God, which you shall make. Lo takim lecha matzeva. No pillars. That's how the other guys worship. Asher saneh Adonai Elohecha, which God hates. Okay, so that's about all we have time for. I hope today you'll make it your business to go out and make the world just a little bit more just. I wish you a wonderful week. So if you enjoyed this content and would like to connect with us, we want you to connect with us, actually. Could you just do that for us, please? I want to get to know you. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You see the button. And anytime you're in the Chicago area, come visit us, 5959 North Sheridan. Also, you can look at our bulletin, or you can see other content we post on the Emmanuel Congregation website, www.emmanuelcong.org. Thanks.